Look at that beauty.
I want to wear blue. Wow.
Wow, is it pretty?
It's a little crazy that this camera literally tracks my face.
Happy Monday. I am just freshening up after a very intense, sweaty core power sculpt class. I went with my friend Joanna. I'm also filming a week of workouts for this channel, but this is going to be my weekly chill vlog. It's Monday. I got my workout in. I had a nice little small breakfast because I didn't want to during my workout. So I showered because I needed to immediately shower after that class. I was dripping sweat. I could not stop sweating. It was so fun. I love trying new things, and I even love more than that is having a friend kind of push me to try new things, because otherwise I probably would have canceled a bunch of times because Mondays are hard for me to get out of the house and get going. Typically, if anything, I just head over to our little neighborhood gym and get a little weight session or HIIT session in because I do teach at night. Mondays are crazy. Mondays are also the day I like to really start to meal prep. And what makes it manageable for me when I meal prep is that I do it in spurts. So I'm not spending an entire 12 hours, 8 hours, even 5 hours at a time, because that just becomes overwhelming for me. So what we do is we split it up. I write everything in my phone, an ongoing list that I share with Chris of things that I want and need for our groceries. And I break it down to all of the stores. So we've got Sprouts, Ralph's, Trader Joe's, Costco, and H Mart. Also Target, because, I had to get laundry soap and dish soap. So we already went and did Target over the week. But he went early yesterday, Sunday, to Sprouts and Ralph's and was able to get pretty much everything that I needed. And then he needs to still go to Costco to pick up some of the bulk items that we purchase a lot of. H Mart, we like to get some of our proteins there just because they have really good quality protein at a much more affordable price. So those are our main grocery stores. And I just have this ongoing list that we share because then he can just check things off as he picks it up or as I pick it up. And then we kind of know what we need at any given time when we're at a store. This makes grocery shopping a little bit more efficient, less food waste, less double purchases of things. And then I will start making our hearty salad on Monday so that we can have it the entire week. I also throw in a protein in the Instapot so that we have that for dinner, because both Chris and I teach classes most of the evening, and then when we come home we want to eat. This way the nugget also has food ready to go the second we're ready to eat as well. I'm gonna go make myself some lunch and clean up the kitchen and start that meal prep because I am starving. I did hydrate with Relight. This is Relight. It's from Redmond Real Salt. It's the only salt I like to use for our house. I'll even travel with it. But the thing about salt is sodium isn't bad. Sodium has gotten this unfair bad rap because processed sodium that extracts all of the mineral content and just becomes highly processed, that's put into a lot of products that are prepackaged, more to use as a flavoring agent as well as preservatives. Those are the sodium, the added sodium that is what's not great for our bodies. Things that are in prepackaged foods that are highly processed with the highly processed sodium. But Redmond Real Salt is a highly mineral concentrated salt. So it's very good quality. I use the kosher salt to cook. I use this fine salt for flavoring. And then I use their Relight, which is their hydration powder. There's a lot of things on the market like Liquid IV, Prime. There's, you name it, a new one's coming out every single day. I also really like the Element ones, LMT something. Those are good. Those are really expensive. I find that prepackaged ones are only really necessary if you're traveling, but these are the ones I like because it comes in a jar, so for cost per ounce it's a little bit more affordable, and it comes with a little scooper. It's made with the Redmond Real Salt, so there is a slight salty flavor to it, but it's actually very enjoyable, and I like using this after I work out. I drink a big one, especially if I'm sweating a lot, because when you're sweating, losing your mineral content. And we're drinking enough water, but we're not necessarily hydrating, because what hydration is, it's a combination of minerals, sodium, magnesium, all of these things along with the H2O. Drinking water alone, especially highly filtered waters that are, we have filtration systems and things like that to get rid of some of the not so great stuff in our water system, but It also removes some of the mineral content, and our water doesn't have the mineral content in it anymore naturally as well. Unless you have like a fresh well that you get to drink out of, that's great. You're really lucky. But for most of us living in cities or more developed suburbs and things like that, that's kind of the issue. We have clean water access, but we don't have the minerals in our water. Relight is my favorite option. There's a bunch of different flavors. If you don't like the flavor of the salt in it, which it doesn't bother me really, you can just add more water to per scoop. The other thing you can do is just use Redmond real salt and put a pinch of it in your water bottle and drink it throughout your workout as well, or just do this if you want something a little sweet. I like to cook with ghee. It's just a better fat to use than some of the questionable olive oil blends these days. I love extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil. I love butter, full fat butter, but I've got ghee on hand, so it's right by my stove. I love this little mini Our Place pan as well because it's just the perfect size for when I'm cooking for myself. Always have some bacon on hand. Heat it up, it's the best. I'm gonna sit and enjoy my random open-faced egg sandwich that I just threw together. The Nugget really loves arts and crafts. I love it because it keeps her entertained and busy while I am cleaning up or if I need to get some last minute work done when she's home. I try to get most of my work done while she's at school, but obviously school is not a 9 to 5. School is like half day, whereas work is all encompassing when you work for yourself as well as when you teach outside of the house. I have let this just get into a disaster. I try to put things back where it is, but when Chris and the Nugget kind of put things back, they don't put things back the way I like them, and then it just becomes a big mess. So I think I'm going to do it in sections. The first step is I'm going to find all the loose crayons and melt them and put them into molds. Soaking all of the crayons, and then the paper comes off so much easier. So I'm doing yellow because I have a lot of yellows. Peeling and chopping crayons was a lot harder than I anticipated. So I'm gonna make my hearty bean salad for the week, which I have a blog post with detailed ingredients list as well as how to put it together. I also did show a little bit of it in my weekly meal prep vlog from maybe a week ago. Banana peppers, red bell peppers, parsley, cilantro, salami, mozzarella, red roasted bell peppers. I have no idea where Chris put the beans. This veggie chopper is a lifesaver when it comes to making my salads, as well as when you just make like salads in a bowl, kind of like Jimmy John's. Is it Jimmy John's? I want to say it's like Jimmy John's. Very careful, this is very sharp. I'm able to link this within the video, so you can always shop things that I am able to find through the YouTube affiliate shop situation. I do make anywhere between like 1% to maybe 10-15%. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can also just Google veggie chopper and buy it, and then I won't get a commission. Whatever works for you. Wash your veggies. Again, I'm just telling you what you should do or could do or what I recommend, but if you don't want to, that's totally up to you. I think I need to buy a new can opener because mine fell apart, but hopefully it'll still open these beans. Good call, Chris. Some white beans. Wash and drain your beans, recommended. favorite part about making this salad is look how beautiful it looks. And now we just need to add the dressing. Extra virgin olive oil, do about half a cup, and then about a third of a cup of red wine vinegar. Cool with that. And Dijon as well. Mix it up.
Oh, there's my mama's.
No!
Look what Nugget did.
What'd you do?
She made an egg with a chicken coming out
Wow, that's really good, baby.
Yeah.
Why you bring that out, Mom?
It's okay, baby. I can wash him.
of it. What are we watching?
Giraffe.
Why would you wash it?
She said that she got him dirty
When? I just gave it to her just now.
because she got cookie on him.
Oh.
And then we just mix that up. Baby, she's not dirty. It's just crumbs. You can wipe it off. We got a giraffe yesterday at the toy store. Toy store, right?
Yeah, at the no, the zoo.
The zoo. You got him at the zoo? Okay. Where all the other animals were. And we decided to take giraffe home.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
You're okay, baby. Can you take your shoes off for me and put them by the door? Salad is ready for the week. Look at that beauty.
I want to wear blue. Wow.
Wow, is it pretty?
What the hell like?
It smells like veggies and vinegar. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty exhausted. We're gonna do some Instapot for dinner before I head out to go teach.
Hi. Why am I animal wet? Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, ah. You got it? Don't pinch your fingers.
Okay, everyone.
Prep is done. I am exhausted, but I have to go teach now. So the Nugget is painting. Chris is in the shower. I'm waiting, hoping he gets out before I leave, and then I'll be back for dinner. I'm just testing. Swipe from right edge to adjust exposure. Okay, fancy. We're recording. Test, test. Are we gonna follow me around? Wow. Okay, I just got a new camera and I'm testing it out. It also has this mic that auto does the syncing stuff, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's the Osmo DJ3. I got the creator kit, and the cool thing about this, which was different from my Sony, is that it's on a gimbal, so I'm able to really have you guys be more steady without hopefully making you nauseous, because that's kind of been the issue with the Sony, is the stability of it is really, really bad. And I personally get nauseous from watching the playback, so I can't even imagine what that's like for the audience. So I'm hoping this will make vlogging so much easier. It's also incredibly small, and it has like a longer battery life. I mean, this is how small it is. I'm gonna show you guys right here. I'm gonna flip it. Well, can I flip while recording? There we go. I mean, look at this. And this is with the heavy duty battery and the tripod attached to it. Like, that's crazy, right? And it's supposed to also be able to film like in horizontal, this is landscape. It's supposed to be able to do horizontal as well, hopefully. So I'm hoping the quality and the lighting and everything looks good. We'll test it out, play around with it. There's so many features on this that I'm almost like not sure how to use it. I can't believe how crazy technology is now, that, you know, from when I first started on here.
Good morning, using the new camera. I'm just getting ready. Today's my day off, and then I did actually take Thursday and Friday off for Easter. I originally got the schedule confused, and then I wasn't going to ask for my classes back once I got them covered. So I am actually looking forward to having tomorrow and Friday off as well, because I typically teach Thursdays and Fridays. And while I absolutely love teaching, it's like my favorite thing, it's just nice to like have some time to catch up on stuff. Like, I cleaned out the craft station yesterday. and I'm gonna make the Nuggets BFF a cute little tote idea. I was gonna upcycle all of these totes I have because I'm drowning in totes. I basically told everybody in my life that everybody is getting totes instead of wrapping paper or gift bags. I will always recycle gift bags. Basically, like if I get a gift and you didn't write her name all over it and I can kind of cover it up, I will definitely be regifting that gift bag when appropriate. But actually, I haven't gotten too many gift bags. I do save them all, and then even wrapping paper I try to open nicely so that we can reuse it. I know that seems weird. It's a very like immigrant thing maybe, because that's something we did growing up, and I have never been able to feel like I should just waste wrapping paper. And it's funny because the nicer the wrapping paper, the more careful and the more you can reuse it because the paper quality is better. Everybody's getting tote bags. I have like a whole thing of tote bags. I've taken a couple that I liked and I saved them for my own personal use for grocery shopping and things like that. But I have these and I folded them nicely. And what I'm gonna do is basically I'm going to customize them with like fabric paint and things like that for the occasion and write your name on it if it's like a cute one, and then I will gift you your gift in it. So I have this like idea in my mind. So I have to go get fabric paint, a little stencil. And the great thing about fabric paint and all that is I can reuse it because I've had white fabric paint from the Nuggets Mickey DIY from like over a year ago, and I'm still using it for other DIYs. And I use these sponges that I use for the Mickey silhouettes all the time. So I don't mind buying craft supplies when I can see me using it a lot, especially when it's like paint or stencils or paintbrushes that we can find ways to reuse it. So I'm just putting some makeup on. It's a little crazy that this camera literally tracks my face and keeps me in focus, but hopefully it's a better experience for you as the viewer. I did put in a fresh set of lashes last night after my workout and my shower. Not really a workout. I'm filming a week of workouts, and I did the yoga restore with my friend last night. It was amazing. It had a sound bath. It was nice stretching. Something I really feel like I don't get enough of these days is stretching. When I take Legree, we stretch a little bit at the end. And you don't need to necessarily stretch, but it's good for you. I come from a dance background where like we really emphasized stretching for flexibility. When I did the yoga sculpt, the last little bit of it is stretching, and I was like, oh, you know what? I really am tight and I feel like I don't stretch enough. I used to stretch a lot at the gym. Like I would take a full 15-20 minutes to stretch after my workouts. But I've noticed that since I'm just working out at our apartment gym, which is much smaller and honestly like has the worst etiquette when it comes to other gym goers, you always have that problem when you go to gyms in general. I feel like you always have that encounter where you deal with poor etiquette gym goers. I definitely feel like it's worse at our community gym, but I do, and it drives me crazy. I want to get out of there as soon as I get my workout in. And honestly, it's why I don't really like going to the gym anymore. We cut back on all the different memberships. So I do get a really good discount at Legree because I'm an instructor. And then I have my free week at Core Power right now. And I might do like the initial startup membership because it's pretty affordable. But then when it comes to adding another gym membership, especially when we have a community gym, it just didn't seem like a smart financial decision. So we just cut back on that for a while. We'll probably re-sign up to a gym. We haven't really been happy with the ones in the local area. We used to do LA Fitness because they have a kids program, so I could drop the Nugget off and work out. But while the people are really nice that watch her, there was a couple situations that I was like, yeah, we're not going to be using that anymore. So kind of defeated the purpose of me working out at the gym that I wasn't crazy about. And then there's not that many gyms that have childcare in our area, which is bizarre to me. That baffles me because we live in a suburb where there's a lot of children. My bangs are a little crazy because I slept with them in a curler and now they're like over curled and parted in a weird way, but What you gonna do? I gotta get out of here. It'll be fine. Oh, let me put a little lip balm on.
They don't have what I'm looking for, so I think I might just get this and jimmy rig it. Okay, made a quick run at Trader Joe's, picked up everything I needed. Now I am getting dog food and cat food. I don't think they carry Reese's cat food. Okay, I was able to get pretty much everything I came out here for and more because this shopping center has Michael's, Trader Joe's, and the pet supply store all in one parking lot. There's also a Home Depot, Home Goods. I mean, when we used to live in LA, it would take me hours to go grocery shopping or run errands. And now I'm able to hit 3 stores for necessities and craft projects for filming in less than an hour. And now I'm gonna head home, drop off the groceries, and go pick up the nugs. Home, I picked up some flowers. I love freeze-dried blueberries for my yogurt. There's something chewy about it that makes me really happy. Sparkling mineral water, because I'm trying to make less sodas. Mini pretzels for Chris, because those are his favorites. Some salsa. I got my brie for the week. Gouda. This is the best Gouda, the 1000-day Gouda cheese from Trader Joe's. And then I got some prosciutto and some smoked salmon. So I'm gonna do that, make myself something to eat. I just love how fresh flowers look. And Trader Joe's has the most affordable flowers and bouquets. I know it's not like the most quality, but I mean, it makes me happy. It lasts me about a week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on how I take care of it. It's the little things, right? Little things in life that make us happy and bring a little bit of joy whenever we can. This is the meal prepping, really comes in handy. The beef shoulder, I want to say, or beef chuck, and I made that on Monday night. You can eat it as is. I like to eat it as part of my lunch with a salad, or make a brie chuck roast sandwich with some of the bread I made for the week from the sourdough loaf. Chris likes to have it over mashed potatoes and gravy with the sauce from the Instapot. I like to add a little slice of brie on top of it. Hello. Did you eat lunch?
I haven't eaten anything since breakfast.
This real quick before I go pick up the nugs. Nugget is secured and we're getting some frozen yogurt. Ice cream. Cheers. I'm gonna end today's vlog. I feel like you got a good snippet of my week from Monday through Thursday-ish because we're going to take the Nugget to Disneyland on a Thursday, which is not our typical routine, but Good Friday's tomorrow and then we've got a bunch of Easter plans. It's also raining this weekend really, really badly, so we don't want to do our weekly trip when it's raining. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's weekly vlog. Always let me know in the comments your thoughts, if there's certain types of content you enjoy, or if you have any questions. And then if there's any products that I used, I always try to link it through YouTube now because they have that shop site. I do make a small commission, anywhere between 1% to 10% on items, but honestly, don't feel pressured to do that. But if you want to shop and you happen to shop through that, it does help out and support my channel. But free ways to support my content: watch the video, watch time, like, subscribe, share my content. That always helps support what I do here. And I will be back in my next video.